I'm Honey Lynn. Welcome to my channel, Average Jane Reviews. And today we're going to go over a blockbuster movie that just came out this weekend, October 4th. And it surpassed Venom at $97 million. There's my blockbuster, people. None other than Joker. Joker is fantastic, people. Fantastic. Okay, you've got to go see this movie. Why? Because it'll blow your mind. Joker is about a lot of things. It's about controversy. It's about mental health. It's about how we treat each other. Is directed by Todd Phillips. Also, main actor is Joaquin Phoenix. And I hope I said that right. Joaquin. Not walking. Joaquin Phoenix. He stole or commanded the stage, the show. Most of the show or the movie was him. He was Joker. So he played Joker so well. He was kind of out of his mind a little bit. He cackled wonderfully. He portrayed the dark spot, all the emotions. You felt him just pour off his body. He was amazing. Now, this movie is not an action movie. So I didn't expect that. But if you do expect that, you're going to be disappointed. So this movie is portraying how Joker became Joker, or why Joker snapped and is the Joker you know. So Joker has some mental illness, and he has a laughing disorder where you get nervous and you cackle. Well, and boy does he cackle. He's got that Joker laugh. Way to go. So yes, he was great. Played the parts wonderfully. I was drawn into the movie itself. He was the movie. I mean, there wasn't many scenes that he was not in. You have Robert De Niro. He played a talk show host, which of course outed him and made fun of him, and then invited him into the studios, and then that's where things went wrong. Or that's where Joker actually was born, you could say, in that studio. When he went to him, it didn't go so good for Robert De Niro's character Murray, but it went well for Joker at the time. Arthur Fleck was told by his mother that Thomas Wayne has been his father illegitimately, and things go away. He goes and confronts him, and of course Thomas Wayne ends up punching him in the nose. So again, he's put down. You have people in the subway beating him up, and after he starts laughing, after they're throwing fries at this girl, and you got him beaten up in the streets, and it just seems like his life was just, he couldn't get up if he tried. He just was pushed down, terribly pushed down, and he's going crazy. So now the mental health facilities are being shut down. He's got no help. You got this city in turmoil. You've got everything going around him, and he just can't help himself. He gets so upset that he even takes out his own mother. Kills her. Pillow top kill. Now, he smothers her to death. So the mother is now gone. He's now decided he's not taking his medicine. He was so wanting to end his life that Arthur Fleck actually cleaned out his refrigerator, went inside, stayed in there. He had a fantasy with this woman, which you didn't know was fantasy at the time, down the hall, because she was nice to him once in the elevator. So he had this portrayal that he was like in love with her, and they were dating, and he ends up in her apartment one night, and you realize this when she comes out and says, "Oh, you're Arthur, right? You got the wrong apartment." So that was like, whoa. I kind of thought maybe it was in his head, but you wasn't sure. And then that was like, okay, the guy's off his rocker. But then you find out he's not taking this medication and that he's going to end his life. He's going to do it right on the Murray Show. He even practices. He watches another person come out on the show and he's like, okay, I'm going to imitate what you're doing. And then he shoots himself. Final scene. But then he snaps when he's on the show. And of course he takes out Murray instead. And essentially he kills off Arthur Fleck and he became Joker. This movie has a lot of controversy over the violence. Now the violence, yes, there's violence in here. He does kill people. It does take a really deep look in society with mental health, how we treat them, how they're treated, what support they're getting. Does this make this okay to go around killing people? No, people. It is a DC character or based off a DC character. Now, is this really like the Joker where he was dipped in acid? No, this is kind of like a take on how Joker became the Joker's background story. This does tie nicely in with Batman being that he's a young child. And essentially, he didn't kill the parents in this movie of Batman, but somebody that he, one of the feuding people that had come up in arms against the government and what have you, he killed the Bruce Wayne's parents, which is AKA Batman, or will be anyway, because in this movie he was a young child. Gotham was beautiful and not so pretty. It was very violent in the cities. There was a lot of turmoil in the city. Like I said before, there was like trash not getting picked up, so it was dirty. So anyway, it plays a great part in the movie. The music from it just kept you on your toes. The drama of it all, not to have that much action and to still be like, that was a fantastic movie. Very, very emotional movie. It makes you think. I'm still talking and thinking about it even after I've seen it a day or two later. People will start talking about it. 3 days later, they've seen it. They're still talking about it, and they're still talking to me about it. And I'm like, it was definitely worthwhile seeing. So Robert De Niro actually had a lot of parts in the movie. Even though it was small parts, it was a lot of parts. Now, he might have had smaller parts for the movie. He was very important aspect of the movie as far as he named the Joker. He essentially killed Fleck. Well, Fleck killed himself, but it's where he killed himself and became the Joker. In a sense, his co-workers, I can't remember the name of the big guy and the little guy. The big guy that lied and said, oh, here's a gun. Oh, I didn't give him the gun. I don't know what he's talking about. Well, he turned on him. So when they came to see him at his apartment, of course, the big guy had, after his mother died, the big guy had a different reasoning for going, trying to, oh, we should get our story straight. Well, of course, when he got killed, the little guy's like, oh, you know, I don't want to do this. I don't want any part of this. I'm scared. He's crying in the corner. He's freaking out. And Fleck says, oh, you can go by. I'm not going to hurt you. It's okay. So you don't know, I'm going, oh, who's going to kill him when he goes by? Because, that's the Joker. But he doesn't. And, of course, he can't reach the handle. And he says, can you help me out? And he gets up and he lets him out. And even, kind of, I can't remember, he pats him on the head or kisses him on the head or whatever he does to him. And he says, you're the only, you're okay. You pretty much, you didn't pick on me, or you've always been good to me. I've never had a problem with you. So he lets him go and lives. There was two cops chasing him around the city to the one point where he gets onto one of the trains because they're going to have a riot in the city, and they're all in clown faces, and of course he's dressed as a clown, so he kind of mixes in and try to weaves his way through, and one of the cops actually shoots somebody on the train and they get trampled. So I thought that was pretty good. One of my favorite scenes from the movie is actually where he is dancing on the stairs, having a great time, right when the cop sees him, and then he starts to run. I just thought that was just a brilliant scene. Again, Todd Phillips, you did a wonderful job on that one. Amazing film. You've got to go see it. I'm assuming you have seen it if you're watching this, because it's a lot of information on the Joker itself, but I hope you love the movie half as much as I did, if not more. I would like to know, what was your favorite part, or what do you think about the controversy, or what would you have liked to have seen different? I thought it was spot on. I thought it was a great part of the family of DC. I know, again, like I said, I know it's not exactly to the comic book, but it blew me away. All right. Anyway, my little honeybees, I am going to give this movie a 10. 10 bees out of 10 bees. Unheard of, right? 10 out of 10. Yes, it was that good. It blew me away. I would see it again more than once. That's how much I liked it. So, again, keep smiling till next time. Thank you for watching.